University of Nevada has about 20,000 students. Most of these students involved in different clubs, organizations, and groups on campus. One area seems to get neglected more than any other when it comes to student life, and that area is involvement in politics. Doctor of Political Science and chair of the Political Science Department at the University of Nevada tells us a little bit more about students' lack of involvement in politics.
Students have lots of reasons why they don't vote, as do most Americans, and so that's a key point. The level of involvement of students with politics, they don't see it as central to their lives. And the group just gets ignored in politics. That's the biggest problem for younger voters, is that they get ignored because they don't turn out.
This year was the year for midterm elections, and the University of Nevada held early voting inside of the Joe Crawley Student Center. Although there was an apparent lack of student participation, Brenda McCartney, a volunteer election worker, tells us how important it is for students to try to get involved.
You know, we really want to be available for students to exercise their right and their responsibility to vote, and so our goal is to really decrease any kind of barrier to that, and so therefore that's why we're here.
Many students have busy schedules trying to balance out class and work, and although politics are important, Doctor of Political Science Stacy Gordon tells us that students might just not have the time.
And unfortunately, I think politics sort of falls to the wayside because there's the short-term interest of how do I make enough money, to how do I get all my studying done, how do I graduate. The long-term impacts of politics, I think, are just hard for them to sort of work into the daily calculus of where they're going to spend their time.